T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Den Show. We are so glad y'all could make it. We have quite a show for you in store. This is kind of be a little more informal thing here as we get back into the swing of things. So if you have any questions, make sure you get those ready and throw them in the chats, please. And yeah, I'm joined here today with our special guest host, Houston. Houston,
Yo.
say hey.
What up? I gotta be quiet because the kids are sleeping. Coming through?
Yep, you're here.
Nice.
Everybody hearing things all right out there?
See, we got some comments already going in. What up, Stick?
Yeah. Welcome, Stick. Welcome, Skylar.
Stick like eager.
We got Plasma out there.
Oh yeah, how handsome I am. Oh my god.
I'm just bear with me, guys. I'm gonna throw one more quick shout out here on the Facebooks.
How do you turn the camera on this thing? Just got an iPhone. I'm not used to it. Hold on. I'm documenting everything.
Alright, cool. Just gonna pop over to the Facebooks and make sure things are looking good over there in the live world. It looks like it is.
Yee.
Cool. Go away. Sweet. All right. Well, welcome everybody. Like I said, today is just going to be kind of a casual day. We're going to get into the swing of things, talk about what's been going on here, what we got in store for the next year, all kinds of cool stuff. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed the last season here. We had some really good events. I think we're going to build some really good stuff here in 2020 or 2021 rather. Yeah, we had some of our highest numbers yet in 2021, even with all the pandemic stuff going on. It was a good solid year. We had a good mix of events with our Shattered Union being one of our biggest events so far, and then with the cartel game, that was fun. I enjoyed pulling the old Don Squirreleone the role.
Yeah.
That was
Pillow
a lot of
pouch.
fun. That one, and then ending the season with Tribulation. We had some really good really good events. We're glad you guys supported us. And yeah, we've got some really cool stuff in store here for the next season. We I don't know if you guys haven't seen, we bought most of an airplane. So that's
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. We just brought that back a few weeks ago, and we're gonna stage a really cool plane crash out at the
Hyper-realism.
yes, out at the hangar.
Hyper-realism.
Out by the hangar. It's gonna be really cool to have that. Obviously, there's gonna be some good Black Hawk Down stuff going on out there. All kinds of cool stuff for that. Even though it's an airplane, not a helicopter, but maybe the helicopter will be next. But yeah, so we're really excited about getting that thing together, as well as the new CQB building. So I hope Matt doesn't get too cranky if I give y'all a preview of the blueprints here, guys.
I'm not telling on you right now. I'm totally not.
Matt's probably not technically savvy enough to be watching right now anyway, so we're probably okay.
No, I'm not actually telling on you anyways. I'm looking at these YouTube comments while you're doing your thing.
Yep.
It's not beer. It's not Tito's and margarita mix. It's mead. It's the good stuff.
Shout out to Chris if he's watching. He makes some good stuff.
Yeah. I didn't know if I was allowed to mention that. Stickbug says Matt is superior.
To who?
These YouTube live chats, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm watching. That's where the action's at. I'm over here doing hair flips from my fans.
I was trying to bring the blueprints up, but I can't get them to show up here.
Just hold them up. Just hold them up right in front of the camera.
I'll try that here.
I don't have them.
Here, let me just close out of my Messenger app and bring it up. I'm trying to grab the photo and pull it into the stream. But yeah, the new CQB building is gonna be pretty sweet.
Yeah, from what I saw of it, it looks to be pretty dope.
There we go.
I'm excited.
Think I got her going here. Let me. But yeah, this will be in this kind of in the center of the village near the Spartan building. This will help fill out the rest of the village area to give it some more play area and really expand it. We're talking lots of rooms here.
Lots of rooms. Lots of backwards corners. It's good. I like it.
So I'm going to rotate this. Reset. I've got the image in. I'm just getting there in a nice spot for y'all. All right, we're gonna bring this up here real quick. So I don't know how well y'all can see that, but that's what we're looking at right there. Yeah, it's gonna be. See if I can clear that up. We had it like kind of professionally drawn out for us. So yeah, we got quite a bit of space there, as y'all can see, and we had it intentionally laid out so that it'll have a really good clearing experience for everybody, so that you kind of have to work your way through it. And yes, thanks. Shout out to Mr. Hake for the help on getting these designed. You can see there at the top we got some stairs. We probably won't have the anything second story done at initially, but we will get the stairs. Yes, we do plan on having at least the front and back doors on it. Probably not at this point any doors on the inside, but we will definitely have front and back doors, or that's the plan right now. If all goes well.
Tentative plans.
Tentative plans, yes. Everything that we do is tentative plans. We hope we can get her done, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're pretty excited about that, because I think between having that and having the plane wreck, the main village area is really going to be the place to be. We can do a lot of different scenarios up there, and with a couple.
It's my favorite area, anyways.
Couple that with our new bomb prop. It will be 2-story at some point. Maybe not by opening day, but we will have a second story part of it built. We're targeting by Shattered Union, at least a portion of it to be 2-story. But yeah, so between that, the air or the crash landing, and with the bomb, we can have a lot of fun in different areas of that and build some new scenarios around that. I don't know if hopefully y'all saw the bomb. If not, make sure you check it out. Go check us out on Instagram. We're just Airsoft Den on Instagram. We posted a really cool video of W arming that for the first time, and it was pretty sweet. It was pretty intense there. That was quite a cool battle over the new bomb. But we're going to make some more tweaks to that. I'm going to add more hardware buttons rather than touchscreen, so that way it's a lot easier to interact with gloves and that sort of thing. But yeah, that'll be making its way into more and more games as we go. Once we get a design finalized with that, we will. We're actually going to make probably one other big one, and then a couple small ones, so we can do domination-based games and that sort of thing. So that'll be a lot of fun. Andrew over on Facebook asked if there are going to be windows. Yes, there will be windows facing the outside, in probably all sides in the rooms. So yeah, and then we are going to be here before season open. We're going to be adding a lot more windows in the rest of the village. I just bought or found my stash actually of cut off wheels, because all that steel is pain in the butt. And my dad just bought a cordless angle grinder, so get out there.
Cordless works out there, man.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, either that or I might try out a metal blade for my circular saw. Might be a little easier and safer cutting through that stuff, but. Anyway, yeah, so we will definitely have windows throughout all the buildings. I'm going to do some reinforcements to a couple of the buildings. The bank building has one post that's a little saggy right now. Some of the concrete didn't set up very well, so we'll probably just stand that back up and throw some more concrete in there. The bank building, I am hoping, again, this is all time permitting. I'm trying to build a door for into the inner room there. Where we can we're trying to make it look like a vault, and that's one of our focuses for all throughout this next year, is to try to increase our themed areas to make it feel more like what we call it. So if we say,
I mean, you want your immersion.
Yeah, right. But if we say, the bank, we want people to know that that's a bank. So we're going to stock it with some a few props and that sort of thing, and so add the props. I think that will help. And we're also, once we finish our map and finish our like all the different areas that we're going to have, and finish naming all those different areas, we will have a proper map. We're going to have them available for free in like quarter size, just paper. We'll also have different ones available for purchase, laminated, like 4x6 laminated, as well as like big 11 by 17 or so size maps for those of you who.
So we'll have those pockets.
Mm-hmm. So we'll have those a couple different sizes available for sale once we get everything finished. And we're also going to be developing, or we're going to get signs made for all the different areas. So the bank building will have a sign on it. The airstrip will have a sign for that area. The building, whatever we call this new CQB building, will have a name. So we're really focusing on developing. Again, it sounds cliche to use the immersion all over, but we are trying to increase the level of immersion when you come out to an event and have it feel more like more like what they're supposed to. I do like Lori through the Airsoft account asked about numbering and lettering. I think that's a really good idea to put a number on each building.
Yes.
So we know exactly which building.
Paint them
in
a color, number them something.
Yeah. So she suggested a stencil, and I think that's an awesome idea.
Yep.
Andrew, as far as work days, we do have all of those scheduled, and I will go ahead and read those to you all now, and then we'll be posting events on Facebook here shortly. They will be in March. Work days are scheduled on March 6th, March 20th, March 27th. Those are our official work days. We may have more, but those are going to be our main ones. So watch out for those on Facebook, and hopefully we get a good crowd. Again, the more people we get out to the work days like that, the more we'll have ready by opening day, and obviously then the better experience y'all will have when you get out there. So anything you guys can, or any ones that you guys are able to help with, we appreciate. And we always throw in some good perks for people who come out for full work days. We generally do the we give you a free open play, and then everybody who comes to work days, each day you come, you are entered into a drawing for a season pass. So somebody out of all the people who come to work will get a season pass. So each full day you're there, if you come to all of them, you'll get 3 entries then for that season pass. Just our way of showing our appreciation for you guys for coming out there. So we're really excited about that, and that kind of transitions well into our schedule for the year. So we have our first event obviously is our opening day on April 3rd is our opening day. We have quite a.
I was gonna say you're fired.
We have quite an event planned for that one. We are going to have Amped Airsoft will be there. We're going to have hopefully XFOG should be there. We should have Rudiment Arms. Actually, I think Rudiment may not be. I think they may be just coming to Shattered Union.
Yeah.
And then
those guys are awesome, though.
TAX. I can't think of what their acronym stands for, but they make some of the really cool Kydex gear. I think they're planning on being there for opening day as well. So yeah, and then we will have, or if all goes well, and things go as we had planned. We actually had this plan last year, but COVID hit and kind of slowed us down a little bit. But we do have a food truck scheduled for some delicious foods on site, so that will be a good time. Our store inventory, we just got our biggest order that we have placed to date. And it's only like half of what we're getting in for opening day. So that just came in this week. So our store is going to be well stocked. We're completely relaying out
Getting shotguns.
Yeah, shotguns.
Shotgun.
Sniper rifle, M4s. We're hopefully getting us some other guns. We've got a AK MP5 on our list. And we're going to be stocking more more components too. So mags for more guns. We kind of let that go there a little bit. So we're going to be focusing, and I know everybody's going to ask for the mag for their favorite gun. We are going to be focusing on the most common. So we're going to carry most of the M4, AK, and MP5.
Okay.
Those are the three guns that we see out there the most, and so we're definitely gonna be focused on that. Yeah, we are gonna be big into pyro this year. We just got accepted as a Enola Gay dealer, so now we've had really a struggle with getting smokes and stuff, smokes and the pea grenades in on a regular basis because. You can they're just always in and out. But now we are an officially Enola Gay dealer. We'll be dealing directly with them, so we'll have all of the smokes and pea grenades, and I think they have a flashbang that I want to try out. It's a legit flashbang, like they actually like flash.
Yeah, it's the LE or the military training whatever thing. They're nice.
So
they're nice.
Look at some of those. Yeah, so we'll be looking into some of those for this next or by opening day. We should have at least a couple of those to try out. We don't know how they're going to be, so we'll buy a pack just to see how they go. I know a lot of you guys like the tag-in stuff, but it's just really hard for us to get those. Evike is one of our suppliers. They're almost always out of them. We have access to them with a few other places, but with what we would have to charge, it would be so expensive for you guys, and we really don't want to do that. We'll keep an eye on the tag-ins and pick them up whenever their stock levels out. But for now, we'll be focusing on those. Somebody asked for mid-cap mags. We won't be carrying the EPMs. EPMs, the market, again, from our perspective, we try to carry as much as we can to market to, or to affect as many people as possible. The EPMs, there's such a small market for a $30 airsoft magazine mid cap. So you just
end up with them sitting in the shop forever.
So we will be carrying the Crytacs. We'll be carrying the KWAs as well as the Valken mid caps. Which, as far as we've seen, the Valken mid caps are basically
that's what I use exclusively.
A lot of people use those, and yeah. They seem to be pretty much on par with the Elite Force mid caps, almost identical. Maybe they may even be the same mag, just rebranded.
That's exactly what they are. There's 6mm Pro Shop, Elite Force, and Valken. They are all the same mid caps for their 140s, and that is literally, pro tip, that is all I use. That is all I use, except for like a couple Crytacs I pick up here or there. They are consistent. It's a mid cap, so it feeds. It keeps up with your gun. I love those things. I'm looking at 13 of them right now. I love those things. I'm not even ashamed. $7 mag or $8 magazine. I don't care. It works.
Mm-hmm. And just to save you guys some money and some pain, we managed to get our ammo order done. We've got enough ammo for pretty much the whole year. We got right before the price increase, so everybody else's prices are increased. Ours should be pretty stable here for a while. So we have enough ammo. We ordered as much ammo as we used an entire of last year, so we should be good on ammo for the foreseeable future. Again, our stock on some of the specialty weights, anything over 4.0, will be a little bit less. Those will be ordered on a kind of a as needed basis, but yeah. Just to reiterate, a couple people have asked. Our opening day, our season opener is April 3rd, but we do have one more event here coming up in February 20th. That is our last event before opening day. So if you want to make sure you get your airsoft fix in before April, February 20th is your last shot. That is another one of our mini milsims. And for those of you who were out there,
Frozen Feet, right?
Yeah, frozen feet. So our frozen feet, we're using it as a way to give people a little bit of a taste into what it's like to be in a milsim. So we do a little bit longer scenarios. We do make our event start a little earlier, so you guys get more actual trigger time. So please make sure you watch the times on those because those are earlier in the day. But yeah, so we have. So we have those, or this one coming up on the 20th, and we like to use these events to test some of our scenarios for upcoming milsims, and so we'll run tweaked versions of things that we're going to try or hopefully try in future milsims, and we use those to kind of gauge people's interest, work out any of the bugs and flaws of some of the newer things that we've never tried before. So those events are really good to get out. It's kind of be on the bleeding edge of airsoft and experience and see what we have in store. And like I said, it's a nice long day where you get plenty of time on the trigger. It's a good time, and you guys get to see some of our progress as we go. But yeah, so we're really excited about that. Our opening day, April 3rd, and then we are going to be switching back to a first and third schedule. So first and third Saturdays of the month. Our first Saturday of every month will be our traditional open play, and our third Saturday of each month will be our late play. So we're setting that up so there's a little bit for everybody. So our late play will run starting closer to 12:30, and we'll run that out into the nighttime. We'll probably throw in during the summer. It's not going to get super dark. We might extend one of those out, or maybe a couple of them out. We might extend to go a little later, give you guys a little bit of
9.
Yeah, well, I think they already end around 8 or 9, but it won't really be dark by then. It'll be starting sundown will be like between 8 or 9, so it doesn't
You're
really
talking about doing a Keith scenario, run it to like 10 or 11.
Yeah, well, we did that last.
Bring the Jeep out.
We did last year. We ran it late, or we just ran till like I think 10 and 10:30 or so. But it was later in the year, so it was already getting darker earlier. So in the summer, they may not be super dark, but we'll kind of look at take that as we go and monitor our night our night hours. We may go like just like an hour after sundown, so you're gonna get some dusk into darkness play to give.
As long as there's some nods time.
Yep, I'm sure we can work that out for the people who run those, or people who just like to play in the dark. So yeah, watch if you look on our Facebook page or on our website, you'll see we have two different types of plays listed now. We have our open play and we have our late play. So kind of giving something for both people. Some people like our late play because they don't have to get up so early. They can start later in the day. And we'll get into some evening play. It'll be nice when it's in the summer. We'll get some play in the evening as it starts to cool back off. But should be a good time for those events. So we'll carry those through April, May. And that brings us to the end of May. If you're wondering, all of our milsims fall on the 5th Saturdays. The months that have 5 Saturdays, and they're on the 5th Saturday. That's to not run into too many of our open plays to keep our schedule nice and open. But yeah, Shattered Union. This somebody just asked. I'm gonna back up real quick. Somebody just asked what time the early daytime plays start. Our gates typically open at 9. We're usually out of the field by 10:30 or so for a normal daytime play, and then our late play gates open around 12:30, and we're going to be out in the field around closer to 1:30 or so. For those ones. But yeah, Shattered Union. Shattered Union is, like I said, in no exaggeration, going to be our biggest, most epic event that we've had. And that's what we try to do. For those of you who aren't familiar, we typically run 3 milsims a year. And we've had some requests to add some more, but the fewer we do, the bigger we can make them. So we try to focus. A lot goes into writing these mail sims and making sure that everything is accounted for, making sure that we've got good staffing and props and all that stuff. And they do cost a lot of time and money into making sure that happens. So we focus on just those 3 mail sims a year. And each one caters to a different style of player. Shattered Union, I would not recommend. If you've never been to one of our events, make sure you get out to one earlier in the year, because Shattered Union is not for your first timer. And as we evolve with Shattered Union, it's going to get more and more intense as it goes, I guess, for lack of a better word. It's going to be more demanding as we go. So this next flavor of it will be 12 hours continuous. So this will be our first event that we've run a continuous 12 hours. We are going to start this one at noon, 11:30 or noon. I can't remember which one it is on the schedule, and run until 11:30 or midnight, somewhere in there. I can't I don't have the schedule right in front of me right now, but anyway, it's gonna be 12 hours and it will run into the night. It will be very dark by the end of the gameplay. So we are gonna have some area of the field lit, and if you've got night vision or flashlights or whatever, this is gonna be a fun one for you guys. We have a lot of really cool things in store for Shattered Union. The first one we're working on is and this is the one I'm most excited about, the whole field sound system. So one of the people who is part of the field, if you know W, his dad works for a special effects company, and we're getting these little speaker pods to scatter all over the field. And we'll be able to map them out in 2D space and be able to interact with them, like.
Oh, is it a full moon?
So like we can make like planes fly over, or like simulate fire in particular areas on the field. So you'll have different areas where you can like you'll be able to hear fire. So as the story, like where something's going on, we might make some explosions and gunfire. If somebody calls in an airstrike, we can actually make it sound like a plane's flying over. Lots of really cool things we'll be able to do for that. We'll also be able to we can use those for announcements and that sort of thing. So that's going to be, I think that's going to be really cool to add to the immersion, basically hearing gunshots and stuff at random parts of the field. We've also invited the Sector 7 guys down with their propane. I think it's propane. If one of you guys are in here, please let me know. I think it's a propane, like Modus 1919. They've got 2 of them, and they sound like a legitimate machine gun going off. So we're hoping that they're going to be available for that, and hoping that they can come out there with those things, because those things are epic. So we'll have those.
And whoever has that PVC pipe rocket launcher or whatever it was launcher from. God, what was that, Cartel last year? I don't remember. Maybe it was an open play, but somebody brought a PVC rocket launcher that was shooting those toilet paper rolls and stuff like that. Bring that, have staff look at it, because the more stuff going foomp and hitting, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the kind of stuff I like. That's what was fun about Pale Horse at Sector 7, only it would have been nice to have a heads up that they were, blank firing.
Mm-hmm. And that brings us to a night.
It makes it fun.
That brings us to a great point. Next, this Shattered Union will be our first event with blank firing guns. So we're gonna give it a shot and see how get it, blank firing.
Yeah.
We're gonna give that. We're gonna give.
It was an open play. You're right, guys.
We're gonna give blank firing a try. They will be. We're only going to be using blank firing guns that were designed to be blank firing guns. We're not using any converted firearms, and they also will be only operated by staff. after they've been thoroughly inspected, that sort of thing. So it won't be open to the general public as far as being able to use those, but we'll be using them in key situations to help. Again, to use that term that I hate using, help with the immersion. Immersion. And so that'll be really cool with the blank firing guns. We have a lot of cool things in store. No, I see your comments.
The YouTube comments are blowing up right now.
I see your YouTube comments there, Silver. I'm just yes, I am ignoring you. But yeah, so I think that's gonna be really cool. We already have all the missions written out. We've got all of our objectives are done.
That Teddy talk.
It's gonna be really sweet. We are watching we're watching everything.
Yep, Jimmy. I am watching. I have. I can't turn my camera because it's my old phone. But I have the YouTube live stream and live comments on my big screen on my TV. And then I have you guys in front of me, and then I have the Discord and whatever else you probably shouldn't be reading on my phone. So yeah, we're seeing it. There's no point of interjection here. Yes, she is correct. She does ignore me. But yeah, YouTube comments going off right now, Adam. Mm-hmm. So do your thing.
Oh no, I'm watching them. I got them up. But yeah, so. Let's see. So we got blank firing. We'll have those. We're looking at our vehicle options for the event. We're hoping that our previous vehicle guys can make it out. They were great with the Shadow Stalkers if they're going to be around. So that'll be fun. But yeah, and then the reason why we are running there's a couple reasons, advantages, I guess, of running the 12-hour op. And one of those, for you guys who enjoy the night games, the nice thing with the 12-hour is that it doesn't really give people a chance for a break who then leave the field. So
right.
A lot of time, if any of you have been to any like large mill sims, or even like the ones that we've had, every time you have a like a dinner break, you lose a bunch of people, and then especially the 2-day events, you'll leave the first day like pumped and ready to like, dude, I can't wait till tomorrow. And then you'll go back to your hotel room or your house or whatever it is. You lay down and you wake up in the morning, like, and you're like, dude, there's no way I'm getting out of bed. Like, I'm like done. So the 12-hour will have the same amount of gameplay as we did last year with two days of gameplay, but all in one. And so that should give us more night play, and should give us more players for night play. Yeah, there won't be. We aren't going to be doing camping.
Breaks my heart.
We're sorry. We'll have to discuss if we want to have an area for people to camp after the event if you're traveling a long way. We'll have to just. I didn't really think about that until now. There may be some people who are traveling for a long way, but we'll think about that if we can find. It's my personal. I hate camping, so like I hate tent camping. I hate camping. It
was nice. It was nice last night.
It was not last year. No, dude.
It was so nice.
I thought I was set up with like my brand new tent and my queen size air mattress, and then I'd never used a stupid air mattress. I woke up on the ground like hurting, and it was like sticky and nasty.
What was it? Shattered Union. The armor rule for one extra knot on your red rope was you had to wear plates. So this guy wears his actual. They're upstairs, but where's actual plates? So like, yeah, I'm sleeping in body armor, dude. No air mattress, none of that. Oh, spooky ghost stories. All right, I got you. So anyways, I'm sleeping in actual armor, go to turn my radio on at the not the staff meeting, but the like command meeting or whatever for the day one, and it's just weather radio. I crushed a Baofeng by sleeping in my body armor with my Baofeng on my back. So it cost me $25 to camp last year. Sad story. End story. But no, I'm going to miss it. I liked camping last year. I met a lot of cool people, a lot of first-timers and stuff like that. I'm the only one on the screen now, so that's awkward. But, no, it was a lot of fun. I will miss camping this year. We should have camping. Yeah. My vote, we should have camping for at least one event this year.
If it was going to be any event, it would be Shattered Union afterwards. Like they said, if we're running till 11:30, and the way, like, I kind of think about it this way is that we're going to have people who are going to be out there for 12 hours. They're going to be tired, and we don't really want those people driving home necessarily. So we'll talk about it internally. I can't say anything now until I get a chance to talk to Matt and company, right. But we'll see. We'll talk to our landowner, and we'll see. Things went well last time, but I hate tent camping, so I just don't like it.
Oh, I hate when people thank me through my service. Stickbug, don't do that. Hey, no. All right, so she's trying to throw my tent away. I don't know if you're watching YouTube. Okay, so I have a bivy tent, like a tent, and yeah, she says it doesn't qualify as a real tent. She'll never go camping with me, blah, blah, blah. But let me tell you, it fit my 3-day bag, my assault pack, and myself and my body armor with 2 primaries and 2 secondaries. And then, like, all my BBs, all my propane, blah, 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 blah. And it was perfect. I slept on my back. I woke up and inchwormed out. It was beautiful. It was a perfect tent. I'm camping this year. We'll find a way.
We'll figure.
Talk to the landowner and figure it out. Yeah,
we'll get things.
I'd be pumped for that.
We'll figure something out. Because I mean, I did have fun with. Oh shoot, what was Mike Hake and his guys, HVA guys. We had some good times there camping the first night. So yeah, I'm
that was the first time I ever walked the new field was camping before Shattered Union. That was the very first time I got to play at the new field, just work and everything else. And yeah, a couple guys I'm not going to name took me out at, I don't know, 10:00 in the morning, and got to actually see the field for what it's worth in the dark. And it was fun. That's a memory making thing. Like, it's not just, actually playing the game or participating in the hobby, whatever you want to call it. But it's, that you got to meet people from your team as well as the other team, and just chill, just hang out. That's where you got to, like, actually make friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes, I did have to crawl into and out of my tent. Yes, I did. It's true.
Well, yeah. So we'll look into that, but yeah. So that's but again, with the continuous play, the problem, a lot of the people out there really wanted to, like, we want to give people in the night game a really good experience, but it's hard when pretty much everybody leaves the night game. With that in mind, we were a little hesitant about putting a lot of effort into some of the night game effects we wanted to do because we didn't think that a lot of people were going to stay. With this 12-hour one, we're more confident that we're going to have a better crowd. So we have some of the, like, over-the-top special effects for this. So we're we gotta work. I haven't gotten, like, prices and stuff for all this yet, so as long as they're not, like, exorbitantly over the top. The special effects company has this, like, weather balloon thing that they can put up, like, send up above the field and attach a remote controllable moving RGB light to it. So we could send that thing up and use it as, like, a spotlight or as one of the parachute flares to, like, light up the sky. We can do some really cool stuff with that. yeah, that'll be pretty cool if we can get that going. So we'll have that. We're going to some of the gameplay. Won't give away too much, but a lot of the gameplay is going to be focused around the reactor. And so for part of it, we're going to put this effects company has like industrial outdoor fog machines. Oh, now it's a party. So they last year for Shattered Union, if you guys stayed for the night game, they had these fog machines, and they were able to smoke pretty much the whole main village area with this thing. So we're gonna put one of those inside the reactor and light it up from below. So anywhere on the field, you'll be able to see in the distance this big plume of smoke coming out of the reactor, and it's gonna be lit up with the lights. That'll be a lot of fun. So. Yeah, we're excited about Shattered Union. Keep your eyes out on Facebook as we post more and more details as we get closer. We already have the schedule and basic. We got the storyline and stuff up, so make sure you check that out. And if you're not on our Discord, make sure you hop out on our Discord.
Friends of friends, send a link.
Yeah, let's get the Discord link out there. But yeah, hop into Discord. It's a really cool place to meet some of the people from the field, get to talk to them outside of the outside of our events. And you can also have input on our upcoming events. We ask for feedback. You can ask for tech work. There's classifieds, buy and sell airsoft stuff. So it's a really cool place.
There's a meme page.
There's a meme page.
Check out the meme page.
It's slightly less functional than it used to be because people abused it.
Less words.
Yes. They're just now. You can just post pictures now. It's perfect. It's officially meme. Meme only.
Golden. It's top tier.
I just posted the Discord in the comments of both places. I'm not going to post it in Discord because if you're on Discord, you probably already have it. So.
Yeah, we don't need it in the Discord.
No, we don't.
Leave the Discord alone.
We don't need it there. So yeah, make sure you guys, if you're not already in, make sure you hop in our Discord. But yeah, so that's Shattered Union. After Shattered Union, we have some more open plays going through June, and then August. Is it August?
All right. So anybody watching the YouTube comments, that's a bunch of BS. She's in the Discord. Don't let her fool you. And I would pet my dog, but he's afraid of stairs and water. All right. Meatball, Pitbull, he's afraid of stairs. He's afraid of water. So he won't come down here and hang out with me. Sorry, guys.
Let's see. So after Shattered Union, our next Milsim is in July, and that will be a continuation of the Cartel series.
Nice.
Still to be named for that one. We haven't gotten the storyline and stuff written out for that one, but you can get it on your calendar now.
Throw my name in there somewhere.
July 31st. It's gonna be the Pablo Squirrelleone or Squirrelo Escobar. That's who I was. Squirrelo Escobar will continue since we knocked off the DEA. So we will be continuing on that storyline there. And then last but certainly not least is the
weird one, the fun one.
Tribulation is last Saturday in October, I believe. My phone's not behaving, but yeah, last Saturday in October. That's always a fun one. People get to dress up, and
if you guys are into the role play and all that, like actual thing, that's your one. That's the one to attend for that.
Yeah, Shattered Union.
And yes, we will be shooting each other at that.
Tribulation. We usually so we divide people up into five clans, I guess. Five groups, and
Yeah.
you have to.
Sects.
Yeah, it's we don't get super creative with the storyline for that one because the people make the story
Kind of
there.
happens on its own, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a kind of follows the same basic theme, kind of a Fallout style thing. So you have to find your place in a shelter, basically.
Yeah, Apocalypse Now.
So that's always a fun one, but yeah, we're really excited about this next year. Got a lot of cool construction planned. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So at this point, I think
You went mute there. Oh,
No.
Squirrel One.
no, you're mute. I'm not muted.
You're mute.
No, I'm not.
There you go. You're back.
I think you were just cutting in and out, possibly. I monitoring
Oh.
the audio. It wasn't cutting out. Anyway, we're gonna
I'll
open
sit.
it up now to any question and answer here for a few minutes.
Yes. Yes. Let's get some questions going.
Anything
I
airsoft
feel
related?
like I've just been in attendance. Even if it's not. You guys got some questions? I got some answers. But yes, airsoft related.
Airsoft related. Throw your questions out there, everybody. Throw them out there, and
Now I know the YouTube live chat is pretty much the closest to real time, unless you guys are in like one of the apps, unless you guys are in the Discord. Frozen Feet 2. Yes, it will live up to its name because you bought Jungle Boots. It's no one's fault but your own. Team and Alliance, can't read that. HPA, Phil. It keeps coming up. I don't know.
all right, I will
It's
answer
really
that.
expensive.
I'll answer that right now. And Nick, you know our answer on that. But just to repeat it again, in order to buy an HPA fill station that will serve the needs of the field, that's that we can power with what we have to power at the field, and that we can run reliably and fill in a timely manner, we're looking at 2,500 plus 2,500 to 3,500 in that ballpark is how much we would have into a proper HPA fill station. And we would pose the question to you guys: do you want a CQB building or do you want an HPA fill station? That's kind of what it comes down to.
It's very expensive.
Yes, they're very expensive, and we look at things that are going to affect more people. So I know you didn't say Phil, but I know what you were thinking. I know.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
all
know.
you. Yeah,
I know.
we know.
All right, I gotta go back about, I don't know, however many minutes it was, for a question on the YouTube live chat, and I quote, "But do you guys carry mid-cap with hybrid scopes that run in LiPo with 6G red matte peanut butter sandwich housing, Kangry Moments with 2.86 BB housing, and a pull on the switch to take a little dippy dip when it gets too hot, and a partridge in a pear tree"? No, we don't.
No.
It's not a real lucrative market for the shop.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty niche
Yeah.
type thing. We don't want to buy more than one of them and have
Mm-hmm.
the rest just sit there on the shelf. So to answer your question, no.
Andrew Thomas.
Is HPA much? Yeah, we saw the same one. Go ahead, because I got my vote.
No, but and I feel like I'm pretty qualified to answer this question because I've been down both roads. I
Both
spent the
roads.
first few years of my airsoft existence running strictly electric guns, and then for the next 5 years or so, I ran nothing but HPA. And HPA is awesome. Like, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy my HPA stuff, but after using just HPA for the better part of 5 years and then switching to a good electric gun, it was nice. It was very refreshing not having the line and the tank and all that stuff. It doesn't bother some people, and that's quite like the maintenance part of HPA, in my experience, is like way better as far as there's not as much maintenance to do on them. But they're not going. They don't inherently perform better than an AEG. You can get an AEG just as accurate as an HPA gun. It's just all about your preference and
Yeah, absolutely.
what you're looking for.
It's chocolate and peanut butter. They're both great. They're better together, but we haven't gotten there yet. They're both fine. They're both great. It's apples and oranges, basically.
Yeah, and they're each good for a different thing. I've got an HPA gun still, and I've got AEGs, and it's just each one has a different time to use it.
Let's see what else. You guys are really letting me down now. Now that we have a tentative eye to those YouTube comments. Oh, Andrew says thanks.
You're welcome.
Adam did most of the work, but I will take the credit. And you guys got to pick these up. So no Reese's snacks right now. No, we are out. There might be 2 thins in the freezer. I didn't eat them. You know those are your stash, and you know why those are your stash. All right. Treat yourself. Stickbug, you are right, as usual. What else? We got anything on Discord or anything on... anybody check Facebook lately? I don't know how to use this. I got to put it down. Best upgrade for AEG, hop up, bucking and barrel. Straight out of the box, hop up, bucking and barrel, bro. If you got a MOSFET or you just don't care, boost that LiPo, 11.1. ROF and trigger response if you got a LiPo. Rework of the map, all those things look really heavy. I hit them full speed. What was that, last weekend or 2 weekends ago? And it didn't move. And your boy Thick. Those look really heavy. I don't want to move them.
Nick,
he says rework of the map.
So Nick, once we get all of our buildings finished and all of our construction done, we will have a new map. We're going to do a nice proper map. And like I said, we will probably, I think we're going to go ahead and do that numbering thing. So we're going to stencil paint a number on every building, and those will key to the map as well. And yeah, so we will have a brand new map for by the start of the season. We're just waiting. So the problem was last year I built a map, and then Matt had a bunch of free time, so he built a whole bunch of stuff and changed a bunch of stuff after I'd done the map. So by the time that we even got the map out, it was already outdated. So we will have a new map, and like I said, we're gonna have we'll have our normal quarter sheet giveaway maps, and then we will also have a some maps for purchase that are laminated for people who want them. Somebody asked if we are going to carry HPA hoses. We won't, but we will be having Amped at some of our events where you can pick up HPA stuff. Again,
it's good. It's really good stuff.
Yeah, but we just we have to carry things that people most people would buy, and we just wouldn't sell a lot of those. But we, like I said, for opening day and for our milsims, Amped has tentatively committed to all of our milsims and our opening day. So our big events, you'll be able to pick those up there anyway. How many people in attendance do you average for milsims? Shattered Union last year we had 150, I think. 120, 150, somewhere there.
It was a lot. It was a good amount. It was good.
We had a lot.
Really good gameplay. Target-rich environment.
Mm-hmm. So Shattered Union, again, is our biggest one because generally I don't think there are any other fields in Ohio and surrounding areas that do ones that are that long, like multiple day, or in this case, a 12-hour op. So we do expect to pull a pretty good crowd for Shattered Union. The rest of them, right around 100 people, is generally where we're at. Open plays, I think. Hopefully, as COVID is under control here, I think our numbers, even for open plays, should be back up to 80 or so average per event.
Which is a lot for the field. It's nice. It's nice. 20 on 20 is fun. 15 on 15 is fun. But once you start getting to those bigger numbers, like 80 to 100, start splitting those teams in two. That's fun gameplay. It's fun, full field gameplay.
And those of you who, if you were out at Frozen Feet, one of the things that we're really playing around with for this last Frozen Feet was using the field in new ways that we've never used them before. And when we start to rotate and like move how we're using the field, then you'll start to see like the field's a lot bigger than it feels sometimes because we're usually focused on one area. So we've been trying to build scenarios that utilize the whole field at once. During mail sims, will you be able to wear ghillie?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes, but if your ghillie suit is not clearly discernible, either green or tan based to match your team, you will be taped. So if you have an overall green ghillie suit, we'll let it be on green. But if you're on tan and you're wearing a green ghillie suit, you will have to have tape for those. And that's kind of as a side note for Shattered Union, we are going to be very strict on camouflage this year. We're going to be listing, and I should have that information up here probably tomorrow, actually. I'm going to be spending some time on Shattered Union. We will have a list of camouflages that are approved for each side. It'll be just strictly tan-based, so your desert stuff and multicam on one side, and then strictly green-based, like your woodland and multicam tropic, things that are clearly fit in those patterns. We're not going to do transitional stuff. Again, we're trying to take us to next level. We're swapping out the medic rules. We're using bandages or tourniquets. If you have tourniquets, we will actually have the tourniquets, Milson West tourniquets, for sale for that, as well as Rudiment Arms will have their hit sticks. So they'll have those.
Hit sticks are awesome. Hit sticks are awesome. Do that. Yes.
So we'll have those, and then it won't matter what you're wearing. It's just you have couple or two medics across the board, and that's it. So, anybody else have any questions? We're right about our 9:00 time here. Anybody have any more questions before we wrap things up?
Give me a good one. Rudiment Arms. Yeah, they're coming to which event? Probably Texas.
Shattered Union. Yeah, they will. They're definitely
Union.
coming to Shattered Union.
Stickbug,
sure.
I would win.
Yes, he would win. I mean, let's be real here.
I mean, I love you all, but
I could probably
competitive.
use my whole body, and he would still beat me with his arm. So, not really a contest there, guys. Somebody just asked, would Tiger Stripe be multicam or woodland based? Tiger Stripe may not end up on our list of approved camouflages.
Yeah, that's probably not going to end up in there. Tiger Stripe, Urban Camo, Sky Camo,
ACUs.
any of those weird ones, you're probably getting taped. ACU, we split ACU a minute ago. What was it?
So for Shattered Union, we're not taping anybody. You must follow those colors. So yeah, you'll have to be either in those. You have to be in those camouflage patterns. Again, we're trying to make this for immersion for more serious players. So yeah, you will have to be in one of those patterns. I'm just not sure Tiger Stripe really will. Tiger Stripe probably won't be in
hit
those
those
patterns.
regs. Yeah, hit those regs. When in doubt, man, there's so many different avenues. It's always green versus tan. So, I mean, even if you just hit up
Surplus.
anyone for solid green or solid tan, surplus, I mean, even Gabriel Brothers carries 511 tactical now. I mean, just look for green, look for tan. It works. I don't wear any camouflage on the field in the past 2 years.
Plasma says,
Any chance of having 249 parts in stock?
No, probably not.
Special orders, Yeah, special
Yeah,
orders, a special
we can order stuff in, especially if you're having our tech work on stuff. But again, it's just there's too many different ones out there for us to be able to stock anything too specific. Plasma asked about pistols. We're gonna have all kinds of pistols. We already
And I have all kinds of pistols in the basement that you can buy. So
so we
either
we
the
already
shop or me. Yeah,
we have
You'll
a
have enough options.
currently we have the Elite Force 1911 as well as we have a high kappa in stock. So we're starting.
What?
We're gonna be carrying high kappas now.
Which
Yeah.
high kappa do we have? In
Valken just got it in.
That's fine. That's like 80%
Wii?
TM compatible.
Oh, yeah. So we'll have Valken.
Yeah, Wii and TM compatible. Yeah.
So we'll have a high kappa. We'll also have a Glock probably. So we'll have. I might stock these.
Oh, the Elite Force.
This is the Elite Force 19X. We should be stocking those, as well as probably like a Glock 17 for everybody's sake. So yeah, we will have a few different pistol options available at the field. Anybody
Get
else
that
have
30. What the 34 just came out, I think.
34? Oh, the 45. Actually, I'm going to sell. If anybody wants a gun.
Oh no, the 45 came out, but they got
If
that
any-
long boy.
if
What is that,
anybody's-
34.
Oh, okay, that's nice. If anybody's looking for a 19X, hit me up because they just came out with a 45, and I've got the Real Steel 45, so I want to switch to it. So, but yeah,
Right. Stealthy Brooch, subdued urban camo.
no.
Is that the black, white, gray?
So again,
If so, you're probably going to get taped or have to just buy a color, dude.
yeah. So yeah, again, for Shattered Union, we're gonna be really strict. For the other ones, we will be a little more flexible. But for Shattered Union,
And open play, you can wear whatever.
yeah, open play, everybody gets taped, so it doesn't really matter. But for Shattered Union, you must be in a matching camouflage pattern to play. So we won't be taping anybody at the field. And we'll
The
probably
most
be
important thing would be your pants and your head, and top. Like PC, like your plate carrier, your armor, your chest rig, whatever it is. You don't typically have to match your team, but you have. If that's the situation, then you need your pants, your top or undershirt, whatever it is that shows under your plate carrier, and your head covering,
Yep.
helmet, cap, whatever needs to match your team.
Yep.
Gear doesn't matter. We don't. I mean, that'd be insane.
Yeah.
That'd be insane
Right.
for somebody to have to spend anywhere from 35 to, $435 just to match their team. If you're wearing no shirt, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna shoot you. Sorry, Stick. Love you, dude, but there have been many times I said I was going out there in PT shorts and never did it because ouchie, ouch, ouch.
Alrighty. Well, we're
Yeah, shorts, no.
trying to keep these to about an hour, so we're gonna wrap it up here. But we hope to see you guys on February 20th for next Frozen Feet. Hope to see you guys out there for that. Again, make sure to hop on the Discord. I'm going to post that link one more time. If you're not already on there, make sure to join up. Yeah, it's a good time there, and it gives you the most up to date information on what we have going on. But yeah, we hope to see
Literally
you guys.
every 20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff going on there. So watch out for that. And I think we'll probably be hopping on another one of these in 2 weeks. I think we're going to do like every other week for now. This is a good rhythm for it. So should be hopping on another couple weeks. And that will be mostly, I think the next one, we'll be going over some teching stuff. And we'll be building
Nice.
this guy out
Get that
on...
scar going. Yeah.
We'll be building that thing out on stream. We've got so I picked out a lot of cool parts that I think will be good to go over. I bought a Max Max hop up and Max internal stuff. We got some good high torque gears, a high torque motor, and we have a Gate Titan. Because Got that Gate Titan. So we'll go over some MOSFET configuration programming, how to install a MOSFET, all that good stuff. Yeah, it'll be a good time. So, yeah, until then, we'll catch you guys later and hope to see you out of the field. Bye.
Later.